YouTube, hello! Welcome back to the Pokemon Black Nuzlocke series. We are currently on Route 8, and we do get our first encounter in this route, so hopefully we get something relatively decent here. We do have some options of things we haven't caught yet that are going to be on this route, so hopefully we find something fun. Hope everybody's having a great day. Appreciate you tuning in. And we actually have our first Pokemon trainer here. Let's go ahead and fight this one, see what we got. Mother Nature changes her look according to the seasons. That's something I cherish. It is fascinating, isn't it? It's so much fun, like when the seasons change and the environment changes around it. It's fun. Cub choose the first Pokemon. Not too much of a threat here. We should just be able to surf this bad boy. That's what we're gonna do. I need to move Surf to the top slot so I don't use Boost by mistake again. Nice. One and done. Palpitoad. We're gonna surf this as well. Oh, it survived. One more surf how to do it. Yeah, again, appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope everybody's having a great day. We are nearing the end of the Pokemon Black Nuzlocke series, so I hope everybody's enjoyed this so far. Maractus, got a grass type. I'm just gonna use Fly. That ought to do it. We did catch Maractus in our last encounter, and we caught our. Ooh, that's acupressure. Ooh, I hope this Fly takes it out. This +2 attack is scary. Nope, we're good. Ducky Duck's off to 41. Nice. Okay, you seem to cherish nature. Cherish is a tough word, but yeah. Thanks for the berry. And the item up here is a Poison Barb, which increases the damage of poison type attacks. Nothing super useful there, but you know, you never know. We'll see. Grab the item up here. Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is very good. So we've gotten 2 decent TMs in the last 2 episodes. We're actually going to use Shadow Ball right now because I think FaZe can learn Shadow Ball. And Shadow Ball is an excellent attack. It absolutely can. We are going to teach FaZe Shadow Ball right now. We're going to go ahead and get rid of probably Flatter, as I think I see more of a use for Fake Tears than Flatter. So we'll get rid of Flatter, give FaZe Shadow Ball. I may end up regretting that down the road, but for now, I'm just pretty satisfied with that. Let's see if anything can learn Sludge Bomb. I don't think FaZe can learn Sludge Bomb. It cannot. Torque can learn Sludge Bomb? Why? Alright, that's odd, but whatever. And then everything else, I think we're pretty good here. So we're going to keep moving on. Hitting the water. This is probably where we're going to find our first encounter. Our first encounter on Route 8 is Sunfisk, which we've already caught. So that is a duplicate. That will not be our first encounter for this route. Another encounter. And this encounter is Sunfisk again. Another duplicate. Can't catch that game. Give me something else. Please. We're going to leave Ducky Duck in front, because Ducky Duck I'm probably not going to be using in the next gym. So may as well get its levels up now. Another full heal is nice. Being able to get rid of some of the status effects in between the routes or in between fights is just easier, rather than me having to, like, run back and forth in between the, what's it called? Pokemon Center. Because that's all I would do. Now that is a new encounter and one that I believe is not very good. I'm going to double check that real quick. You all just bear with me here. Alrighty folks, so Shelmet is indeed what I thought it was. It cannot evolve unless you trade it. So unfortunately, this is not a great encounter. I'm just going to click Surf. If it survives the Surf, we'll catch it. If it doesn't, it's no love lost. It's okay. Not every encounter can be a top tier encounter, right? So it did not survive. That's fine. That's our, I think that's our first lost encounter, isn't it? I think so. Yep, so we did miss out on the encounter for Route 8, but that's all right. G-Mundi. As I've been traveling lately, I've been thinking about things. Things like what I can do with my life and what I want to do, but I've been thinking about how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa. And then how cool it would be to do research on Pokemon like Professor Juniper. If that's what I want to do, I'm going to have to know a lot about Pokemon. So would you please battle with me? I love how it says, would you please battle with me? But then it just like throws you into the battle whether you like it or not. That's what I love. Stoutland's the first Pokemon. This is a threat. Stoutland is very scary. What we're going to do is we're going to start things off with a Feather Dance. And we're going to get this thing down in attack, because I do not want to have to deal with this. Used Work Up to buff its attack. So currently it's at -1, unless it has special attacks, which I doubt it does. We're going to go ahead and click Surf. Surf will not do a ton of damage here, but I want to try to take a peek and see what this thing's got to work with here. It worked up again. So it's back to neutral now. I think we're just going to Surf again. I'm not concerned in dying in one hit. I don't think it's going to knock me out in one hit. Retaliates, 70 power. Yep, we're good. She's probably a heal here. Yep. Likely going to use Retaliate again. I'm in crit range, so I am going to switch out to Torque here. Just to be on the safe side, because Torque will resist the Retaliate. And then one Earthquake should be enough to finish this thing off. Yeah, that only did 20, almost 29 damage. Yep, so one Earthquake ought to finish this thing off. Next up is Simipour. Is kind of a threat. We are going to switch into I wanted to switch into Shapes there, but I think that might be a bad call. Let's switch into Phase. Phase should be able to take the incoming Scald. Scald is a threat, man. I hate that attack. Still a horrifying sound. Leer. Okay, I didn't even use Scald. Wow. All right, we're just going to fire off a Psychic. A second Leer. That's kind of scary. Big damage from the Psychic. We're gonna go ahead and click one more Psychic. We should be good to go. Full Restore. That should be Bianca's last full Restore. One more Psychic ought to do the trick. Lick will not be enough to kill me even with the double Leer. Paralysis is annoying. Down goes Simipour. Out comes Superior. And for Superior, we're going to go ahead and switch into Twitch. Leaf Blade. Going to do decent damage here. One Heat Crash ought to take care of things, though. Slam ought to do a little bit more. Yeah, we're fine. Did about 31 damage. We're not in crit range. Go ahead and Heat Crash one more time. That'll take out the Superior. Next up. And finally, we have Musharna. We're going to go ahead and switch out Twitch into Torque. Normally I would switch in Phase here because Phase has good special defense and has the Shadow Ball, but I don't like having the paralysis down, so we'll switch into Torque first, take the Psy Beam. That did a lot of damage. That was crit. Okay. So crit did about 50 damage. So we're not in crit range. We're good to go. Let's just click Earthquake. Massive damage there. Defense Curl puts it in range, so it shouldn't die to this next Earthquake, but I'm going to click it anyway. Bop. Maybe we'll get a high roll. Nope. Hypnosis. That's annoying. But no big deal. We're going to go ahead and switch out and go into Shapes. Because Shapes has a lot of special defense. Another Psy Beam coming in. Yeah, good deal. One Ice Beam's enough to finish this thing off, and we're good to go. Bianca's down. So Torque is up at the level cap now, so we do have to be careful. The Pokemon on both sides tried so hard, didn't they? Yep, G-Mundi, you're amazing. I'm really, really, really impressed. And that makes me want to give this to you. Thanks. In Castelia City, my precious Pokemon was stolen by Team Plasma. So I really, really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there will be nothing but sad people. G-Mundi, stop Team Plasma. Don't allow Pokemon to be stolen from trainers who love them. I think that's the truth, or ideal, that you've been pursuing, G-Mundi. Oh dear, here I've come all this way, and I'm afraid I'm bothering you when you're going through so much. All I wanted was to help you relax, G-Mundi. Knowing you, you'll be fine. Definitely. You'll totally be fine. I guarantee it. Anyway, you know what I mean. Yeah. So, bye-bye. Yeah, no thanks. You just bullied my Pokemon into low HP ranges and then left. I appreciate that. And I don't think there's a heal spot in here. Not looking good. I'm gonna heal my Pokemon up and then we'll get on our way. Alrighty, folks, we're all healed up. We're on our way down the tube-line bridge. That sure does look like Getsus, doesn't it? Come. Getsus, we brought the one you wanted. Excellent. Seems that you have obtained the Lightstone. I congratulate you on a job well done. It is my Lord N's thought that the two holders of the legendary Pokemon should put their beliefs on the line and strive to find which is the true hero. This is not necessary, however. From his infancy, I provided him with the education required to become the hero of legend. Indeed, he has been so acknowledged by the legendary Pokemon. Such purity of purpose is his. The liberation of Pokemon of which Team Plasma speaks, is the separation of Pokemon from foolish people. That's the truth. All trainers will become helpless to resist us. We alone will be able to use Pokemon. The preparations are complete. When my perfect plan is set in motion, first a few gullible Pokemon trainers who are unable to resist Team Plasma will release their Pokemon. Then that number will become 100, then 1,000. In no time, even the gym leaders and the champion will become unable to fight us. Having a Pokemon will be considered a bad thing. Even people like the sad little Bianca, whose Pokemon was stolen in Castelia, will be unable to face public opinion and will release their Pokemon. That's the kind of world we'll make. You may have the stone, but there's no chance whatsoever that the legendary Pokemon will accept you as the hero. So if you're not willing to hand over your precious Pokemon, I suggest you search for some courage, because you're going to need it. Jesus Christ. So dramatic, dude. Phew, tried a little too hard. I bought way too much at Shopping Mall 9. Route 9 has a lot of trainers for such a short route. There's a place where people can ride. Similar people tend to gather. Great. The pitcher throws his first pitch. Fling. Nice. Thanks. What I just threw was TM56 Fling. You throw an item to do damage to the target, and the damage changes depending on what you throw. Little cheeky double battle here. Let's do FaZe and Sparky. Hey, hey, what do we have here, boys? You have good Pokemon. Let me see. Hey, hey, a bad one teamed up with another bad one. Do you know what that means? That means we are very bad. Cool. Great. Excellent. Scraggy and Scraggy. That's not good. That's not good. That is not what we wanted to see. So FaZe has got to go. FaZe has got to go. They're going to switch in Ducky Duck, who's likely going to get hit by 2 dark attacks here. Ooh, 2 dark attacks. That's actually a fair point. Let's go into Twitch instead, now that I'm thinking about it. Because Twitch will be able to resist those attacks. And then we will switch in... Do I want to Volt Switch Ducky Duck in to get the flies off? Let's Spark. In comes Twitch. Here's the Spark. Solid damage. Payback on Twitch. Only 10 damage. High jump kick. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and heat crash the Scraggy, and then I'm gonna volt switch old Sparky out of here. Volt switch should be enough to take out that Scraggy anyway. And then we'll put Ducky Duck in that slot just in case they decide to high jump kick that slot. Good lord. That was scary. Here's a heat crash. This should be enough to take out the Scraggy. Can't imagine it survives. No. Nice. That was scary. All right. Let's get inside the mall. All right, let's see. Welcome to Shopping Mall 9. It's called 9 because it's on Route 9. You can remember thinking this. Done shopping? 9. Okay, so there's a couple of shops here. Let's see what they've got. This one just looks like a general healing one. Don't really need anything from here just yet. PP up. Definitely don't need that right now, but won't hurt when we get to the Elite Four. We want to get Earthquake maxed out, so that way that'll be all taken care of. Technical Machine Department. We've got Hyper Beam, Giga Impact. Neither one of those is something that we're going to want to use. At least not yet. Doesn't look like there's anybody who's going to heal me in here, so I'm not actually going to take the risk of... There's one more shop we can check out. Here's our balls. Nice. We finally get some Dusk and some Quick Balls. So we're going to buy 20 of the Dusk Balls, and we're going to buy 20 of the Quick Balls as well. That should be the rest of the Pokeballs we need. I can't imagine we're going to need anything else. Even for like the Legendary Encounter and stuff, we're just going to throw the Master Ball at it. We should be okay to get to through the rest of the route. I can't imagine. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Okay. So we've got our first encounter of the route. Let's see what our encounter is going to be. Garbodor. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, and it has a black sludge? No shot. Okay, I have to catch this. Do I think Shadow Ball is going to kill it? I don't. Perfect. That's going to increase the special defense. We should be able to Shadow Ball it one more time. And even if it does spit up, we should be okay. I cannot believe it has a black sludge. That is incredibly lucky. Nice, it's stockpiled again. We should be able to use the Ultra Roll now. Oh wow, and it immediately broke out. Stockpile the third time. I'm gonna switch out to Torque. Actually, I should be fine. Because I think even a level 3 spit up would be a pretty... I'd still be able to resist that pretty well. Phase has really high defenses. Like surprisingly high defenses. Ah, you swallow. Okay. That'd probably full heal it. Yeah, we're fine. One more Shadow Ball. Nice. Sludge Bomb we will absolutely resist. The poison sucks. We'll throw one ball and that's all we can do because then we have to switch. Can't afford to die to poison here. There we go. No, wow. It's only shaking once. All right, we gotta switch now. But again, Torque resists everything this thing can throw at us, so. And I can fire off some not very effective Metal Claws in return. If I need to. Hopefully one of these Ultra Rolls just rolls high, because I'd really like to not have to hit this thing again if I can get away with it. Come on. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Thank you. Yes. I've never been so excited to get garbage. It clenches opponents with its left arm and finishes them off with the foul-smelling poison gas belched from its mouth. What do we want to nickname Garbodor? I went with Treasure, because one man's trash, another man's treasure. You get it? A little joke. Plus, it had the lucky item. I think it's a good nickname. Going with it. Going with it. All right, let's heal up real quick. Alrighty, we're all healed up. The only reason I healed up is because I'm worried that we're gonna end up running in like a Charon fight, and I'm not interested in like accidentally losing a Pokemon just because I was lax. So we're gonna move Twitch into front, because if there is a Charon fight, it'll be Liepard in the front. Looks like we're good. Alder. Hello, G-Mundi. This way. What a liar. Or Getsus, what a liar. Desperately trying to con everyone with his speech. That's correct. Our Lord N has combined his power with the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon and intends to create a new world. We herald the return of the hero of Unova, founder of this region. Pokemon are different from people. They are living beings who contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. They are beings whose greatness we should acknowledge. Beings who should be freed from our oppression. We, Team Plasma, invite you to join us. We all want to create a new world where people and Pokemon are both free. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, please, release your Pokemon. And so I end my plea to you today. Thank you one and all for your attention. Is it true? Have we been making Pokemon suffer? Maybe we should release our Pokemon like Team Plasma says. No way! Without Pokemon, I'll be lonely and sad. What was that about? That speech was off the charts strange. The cooperation of people and Pokemon is how Unova came to exist to begin with. If a Pokemon really didn't want anything to do with humans, it would simply leave. Capturing a Pokemon in a Pokeball doesn't mean you've captured its heart. Let's go, G-Mundi. It's been a while, Iris and Drayden. Oh, Mr. Alder, and the guy who helped out that time. What's wrong? What does the wandering champion who left the Pokemon League need from us? Briefly, my request is this. Tell us about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Are you talking about Zekrom or Reshiram? What's the sudden interest? Moments ago, a troublemaker known as Getsus was here. He said a trainer named N has reawakened Zekrom. Yes, the trainer called N apparently told Gary here to search for the other Dragon-type Pokemon. Let me check that I have this straight. This N, or what have you, presumes to set the two Dragon-type Pokemon against each other in battle to test his convictions? Oh no! The Dragon-type Pokemon get along so well. That's right, Iris. The ones who make Pokemon battle are the trainers. And it's so the trainers and the Pokemon can get to know each other better. I'm going to the Pokemon League. No, I guess in this case I should say I'm returning to the Pokemon League. Of course, I'll defeat N. I'll teach him about the beauty of this world where Pokemon and trainers live together in harmony. Also, G-Mundi, I'll await your arrival. Once you have obtained the Opelucid badge, come to the League. The Opelucid gym leader is tough. Take care. Farewell. I'm counting on you, Drayden and Iris. Aw, he's gone. Is he okay? He looked kind of scary. Don't worry, Iris. He's the strongest trainer in all of Unova. Well, G-Mundi, is it? Come to my home. As Alder asked, I'll tell you everything I can about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Iris child, please show the way. You bet. If it's Opelucid City, I can take you anywhere. As for the story of Zekrom and Reshiram, we'll tell you all we know about it. This way. That way. Alright, we're going to heal first, but then we're on the way. Fully healed. I'm real concerned about this last gym badge, y'all. Dragon types are a pain in my butt. Let's go ahead and check the stats of the Pokemon that we've caught really quick, because we did not do that in the last episode. take a peek. All right, so we have caught 3 new Pokemon. We did get an Impish Golett. I didn't check Golett either. Impish Golett actually isn't bad. Defense increase for Golett's pretty good. Klutz is not a great ability. It's not a great ability, but, you know, it's there. So we got an Impish Golett. We did get an Impish Maractus, which is not that great because Maractus is a special attacking Pokemon. But that's all right. We got a Sassy Kofagrigus, which is very good. Like, very good. So this is a defensive juggernaut, Kofagrigus is, and its special attack stat is actually pretty high. Woo! Give this thing Shadow Ball. It's actually a pretty good Pokemon. Average the attack and special attacks to the targets. Okay, yeah, no, this is really good. This is really good. Okay. We might end up using Kofagrigus later on. A Jolly Garbodor is not great with weak armor. Interesting. That makes things a little bit more interesting. Because now when it gets hit, it lowers its defense but raises its speed, and it's got a speed-raising nature. It's actually going to be pretty fast. That's kind of funny. All right, so Garbodor. All right. So Treasure's not too bad. All right, so we've got some great options in here for later down the road. Some great options in here. We might have a very good Elite Four team. All right, we're on our way back to Iris. Just a little farther. This is it. I'll explain. What you are holding is the Lightstone. Reshiram, who will likely awaken from the Lightstone, and Zekrom, who is already awake, were once the same Pokemon. That single dragon Pokemon, along with twin heroes, brought a new region into being, and people and Pokemon had happy lives. One day, however, the twin heroes, the older brother who sought the truth, and the younger brother who sought ideals, began to argue about how to decide which one of them was right. The single dragon-type Pokemon that had been with them all that time split its body into two. One sided with the older brother and the other with the younger brother. In its pursuit of ideals, the black dragon-type Pokemon sought to usher in a new and better world. Its name was Zekrom. And the other, the white dragon-type Pokemon, sought truth and to usher in a new world, a world of good. Its name was Reshiram. Because the two Pokemon were once the same entity, their battle raged endlessly and neither one could be declared the winner. They simply exhausted themselves. The twin heroes proclaimed that there was no one side that was right and ceased the conflict. But, the two heroes' sons started the battle again, and an instant later, Zekrom and Reshiram destroyed Unova with lightning and fire. Then, they disappeared. But, if people work with Pokemon in the right way, we don't have to worry anymore about the world being destroyed. I mean, Zekrom and Reshiram worked hard for everyone and made a new region. So it should be alright, I think. True. Pokemon cannot speak. People may hurt Pokemon even more by imposing their selfish thoughts on them. But, no matter what, Pokemon and people believe in each other, need each other, and will continue to live together. Yeah, so I'm never going to forgive Team Plasma for trying to separate Pokemon and us. Sorry, we've got a little off topic at the end. That is everything we know. Unfortunately, we don't know how to wake up the legendary Pokemon. I made a promise to Alder. You must win the gym badge from the Opelucid Pokemon Gym. G-Monday, I'll be waiting for your challenge at the Pokemon Gym. Everyone, people and Pokemon can get along and be happy. That's awesome. Interesting. It's fun stuff, isn't it? I'm coaching Iris, but honestly, she's been stronger than me ever since she came here. Concerned about your Pokemon's weight? You don't need to put it on diet, just let it hold this. The weight of the Pokemon holding a Float Stone will be halved. That way you can reduce the damage by weight-based moves such as Low Kick and Grass Knot. I have an item that I don't know how to use. Would you give it a try and see if you can make it work? You may be able to master it. Here it is. The Ring Target. If Pokemon holds a Ring Target, it can be hit even by a move that would usually have no effect. For example, a normal type move would hit a normal or ghost type Pokemon. Mastering this item is a bit tough. Actually, it's very tough, but think how useful it could be. Essentially, you use Trick to get the Ring Target onto an enemy. Or you can fling it. But that's going to do it for this episode, folks. Things are getting interesting. We've got the Opelucid City Gym badge coming up in the next episode. And then we'll be on our way to the Elite Four. So hope everybody's excited. Like I said in a couple times now, I know I keep repeating myself these episodes, but we're getting close to the end. Hope everybody's been enjoying the playthrough so far. If you like the video, make sure you like it, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. We are posting some Twitch VODs here that are edited with all the breaks and stuff out. So if you haven't watched any of the stuff on Twitch, we are uploading it here on YouTube as well, just for everybody to watch. We've also got monthly highlight videos coming out, which by the time this is uploaded, I think we will have a monthly upload. Pretty sure. We'll see. Well, appreciate y'all watching as always, and we will see you again soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.